Go! Did I scare you? Well, welcome. I hope everyone's doing well today. Today, we're starting on a new game. It's called PARANORMASIGHT, the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. And I'm pretty sure it's like a mystery again. I did not like look into any part of the plot. I'm going in like as blind as I possibly can. But I do know that it's also published by Square Enix. After they published Centennial Case, they released PARANORMASIGHT with also just as much of advertising. It really went under the radar, but I've heard a lot of good things about this game, so I'm definitely looking forward to trying it. Hopefully the game sounds okay. If it's too loud, please let me know. I'll fix that. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well today. I'm a little bit under the weather, so this might be a shorter stream. Who knows? We'll see how deep I get into this game. But yeah, I booted the game up, and already like they're setting the tone and the atmosphere. You got this really creepy looking guy with a mask explaining the controls and stuff like that. I'm not sure if I should be playing this with keyboard, mouse, or controller, but right now I'm playing it with keyboard, mouse because I'm too lazy to go plug in my controller. But yeah, let's get right into it. Oh, it's not. I think not everything is voiced, maybe? I could have sworn this game was voiced, but I don't think I need to read out the controls, right? So let's push on forward. Once we get into like the actual story stuff, I'll read it if I have to. And yes, I already have checked like the options and stuff. I didn't see the character volume or whatever. Sex ? I think that should be the most real, right? I see, so this is all the clues and stuff that we'll probably need later on to figure out the mystery. Yep. I really like this art style though. What? No! The hardest part. Well, I wasn't expecting this. Gahayo meow meow. No meow meow. No meow meow. I'm not a cat, so we're gal, but hope you're doing well today. Is that your like what is it? Your input on what the name should be, you son of a bitch? I'm not putting that as my name. Fuck. I thought this game had like a predetermined main character. I don't even know what we look like. Or is it one of those games where they don't want you to know what you look like? You bastard. Alright. I'll just go with, normal. What? Oh, there you go. Arts. What? Why did it put in my Steam name? That's fucked up! What? Imagine if I didn't have that as my Steam name. It could have doxed me! What the fuck? Screw you! Alright, yes, I want to be called Arts, you bastard. Fuck this guy. Shit, no one warned me about that. Well, I'm glad I have my stupid ass name that I haven't changed in over like a year or two. It's like what? It's like Arts, FPS, VTuber, Facebook, Twitch TV, whatever the rest is. It's a very long, silly name. It's funny when I join like people for collabs and stuff. They at first they think I'm a bot. But yeah. Why did the Asian was so low? Secret Arts. What a coincidence. That's like the problem with having this name. Like you see it used like way too often. It gets a bit confusing. Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me adjust something. Yeah, Vinky, how do I get this artist badge? Oh, it's something I have to do myself. I put it on for Naomion because they've done a lot of stuff for me. They've done like emotes. They've done this PNG that I'm using. They've done animations for me and all that good stuff. it's not like that. It's yeah. It's for people who've done art for the streamer. Yeah. yeah. They're really cool. And yeah, they did that little tail wagging emote. But hello, Vinky. Welcome. Hope you're doing well today. We're playing PARANORMASIGHT, which is a mystery VM. Apparently it's spooky, but I've only just started, so we'll have to see how spooky it can get. Yeah. Yeah, they've done a bunch of animations for the stream start. I plan on putting like more and more animations as people contribute, but most of them have been done by Naomion. Yeah, I can show it again real quick. Yeah, so it's been done by I don't even know. It's not a weeb game. It's a Japanese game developed by Square Enix. Yeah, it's really like under the radar. Square Enix has a huge problem with like promoting their games. What is it? I think when, for example, like one of their biggest blunders was when Persona 5 Royal was dropped on Steam. They decided to shadow drop The World Ends With You Neo like the day before, so it was pretty bad timing on their part. There's also animations done by Todake-san as well on my screen, so if you're interested, you can check them out as well. I think this is their Twitch. Yeah, okay, I got it right. Yeah. Yeah, this game is called Paranormasight, Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Honjo. Yeah. I don't know anything about it. I'm trying to go into it blind, but apparently it's like a horror game, and I'm really bad with horror, but it looks cool, so I want to try it out. Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life, one time and one time only. Let's see you piss your pants. No, that's something that I definitely don't want to do. What would you do, Art? Let someone else have it. I guess I'd use it if I had to sacrifice myself. I thought this was like a straightforward game. They've been asking me questions and stuff. I see. Very interesting. Yes. That is what I thought you would say. What seems to be the matter? You want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? It's quite a curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices, such as this, that do not exist in the age you are from. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? I'd be thrilled to have you continue the story, Arts. Well, super, I know. I wonder what time we're from. Did they imply that we're from like the Meiji or Edo period or something? So let us begin. I've kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. 9! Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strongly about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Okie, is one of them. Cool. I won't read all of this. I'll read it to myself. Yeah, he seems like a very basic, normal guy. No strong ideals, no particular dissatisfaction. Just goes along with the flow. Plays folk guitar as a hobby. Is currently looking for a girlfriend. Okay. What shit is this poor guy gonna get into? Oh. I wonder what it could be at such a time. Okay. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have oh fuck. Oh, poor guy. Police have identified the body as Shogo Okie, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me, please, pay no mind to what you have just seen. What the hell? What the hell? Spooky, he's in the television. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. Okay. It seems like there's gonna be a lot of like fourth wall breaking and stuff like that. A work of fiction. Okay. Understandable. We really went back to the title screen. Shogo? Are you alright? Whoa. Kawaii. Hey, can you hear me? Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Okie. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now, up with you, up. Okay, and? There. How's that? Alright? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. Alright, so this is our guy. So let's see what happened to him. Like, how did he get murdered? I'm assuming he got murdered. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk alright. When the game is in your control, drag the screen or move the right stick to look around. Don't trust her? Why not? Ah! Okay, we're not gonna have a good time if that's gonna scare me. Holy shit! Why is she so close? Ah, woman! Fuck! Welcome. You've seen someone. Welcome, by the way. You've seen someone play this game before, right? Dude, I didn't know this game doxes your Steam account. I started up and he asked me for my name, so I put it in, and then he spits back out your Steam name, and then if you say like no, that's not right, he's like, oh yes, I'm sorry, that was a mistake. Like, fuck you. What the hell? Yeah, good thing I have a silly Steam name instead of my real name. That would have been fucked up. But anyways, yeah, I just started and I'm already having a heart attack. Who is this cutie? We don't know yet. I'm assuming it's a coworker, but we'll see. Ooh, I have like my lights turned off for like full immersion purposes. Good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Why she like hop backwards like that? Anyways, do you remember anything? Like where we are or what we were doing? The rite of resurrection? Huh? Wait a second. When did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I must have, seeing as you know that name, but weird. Anyway, you still seem a little out of it. Why don't you look around a bit more? I want to like close my eyes. I'm scared. Holy shit. I don't want to look around at all. I don't want to move. Yikes, that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would have been over before it started. Ugh, I'm still a little woozy. What the hell is wrong with me? Wait, where am I? I should look around. The artist for this game also did Neo Tui. No wonder. I can definitely see it, yeah. It feels like this is like the go-to guy for like Square Enix's like B projects. Fuck, I don't want to look around. Ah! Where are we? Oh right, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park, near Kinshicho Station. Doing the B project. Yeah, I meant what I said. And I don't mean it in a negative way. I mean it in the way that Square Enix treats it. Yoko brought me here, saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. Yo, this is important, because I wouldn't know where any of these places are. Its name uses the character for ink, rather than that for corner. Even now, people still mix up the two. Famous horror webcomic? No, don't say that. I actually haven't read that. It's like if you stay on, like, if you scroll down the screen, there's like a jump scare, right? I refuse to read it. I refuse to read it. I will not. Culture and society. Okay. It's a great experience? No way, dude. No way. No way. Are we done yet? Okay. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good. At least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. No! You need a better fetish! What's wrong with you? Paranormal fanatic, Yoko Fukunaga. What's wrong with you? About to live her life true to herself. It's a dog. A Shiba Inu named Ogopogo. Okay. I'm gonna say, feel free to read all the profiles. Yeah, of course. Always. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? Shiki in her real form. Shiki in her real form is really cute. You can't see that in like the main game, right? It's only in like concept art? I can't remember. Anyways, flashback. It was around noon on one of my days off. I just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Oh fuck, they want me to look around, you son of a bitch. I was like waiting for something to happen. Okay, no jump scare. Oof. When I noticed this girl loitering about. She's digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to animal figures and patting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Ah, sorry. I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? Definitely the other thing. You know. Oh wow, my hero. People like you really do exist. I think I might cry. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. What do you mean? I am honest. What? That's my honest answer. I'm not looking for anything else. But so far, there's been quite a variety of sprites, which I'm happy about. It looks easy to manipulate. I think he's the easy one to manipulate. She's up to something, up to no good. Oh god, he has teeth. No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The 7 mysteries, it's just like the title. The what? Oh, now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured the way the character's eyes move around scares me. I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it. But I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukujima, and the south part was Honjo. Don't want to see your eyes moving? Is that what you have? Me too, Mao. No, that's not why. I've made some like PNGs before, but I always like forget to put the eyes on a separate layer, so I don't even have blinking. I wonder what it would be like if I had LTD. Like I'm really curious, like what parts of my mannerisms come across, but I don't know. I'm too scared to use LTD. What if I accidentally like capture my face or something? Thank you, I appreciate it. Huh? Am I boring to you? Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories, made up to chase your cult craze. I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different, because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said. They're the real deal. So hold on, what does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's gotta be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. Spooky. Okay. So I see we'll be exploring these. Oh god, I don't like that first PNG. It's like some kind of ghost or something. Oh god. Oh god, the more I look at it, the more I don't like it. Oh god. I'm not ready. Only known as Kinshi Bori. terrifying voice would rise up from the canal whispering. Bruh. I'm not a woman. Look harder. No, I don't want to look. You want me to look? Look at what? Kuchisake Onna? I don't want to look. Ah! Why'd I Google it? Is that the lady with the like cut open mouth? It's creepy. Yeah, it's super creepy. I hated the movie when I was a kid. Oh, it has a movie too. I haven't seen the movie or anything, but I have seen that character before. I've seen fan art. We exchanged contact information, and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the Seven Mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. She says it's true. This is true. I don't want them to be true. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her research. Oh, wait a second. Where did Yoko go? No! Fuck off. Oh, she's right there. Right? Okay, there she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. I would like a 3D model to see reaction screens. Oh! Oh no! Never, never, never. That's right, she asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. False. Oh my god! What the hell? There's so much to read. The possession of the Tanuki. The sound of music. Oh god. Beckoning light. Near Honji at night. Hunting clappers. Striking his wooden clappers. Clack clack. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune. A warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. Get real familiar? What is this? Is this like what's that fucking game? The ghost hunting game. Former Yasuda Gardens. Not a single leaf has fallen from its tree. Yes? Oh my god. No. Oh my god. I played that game once and I never wanted to play it again. I hated it so much. Only designated firefighter was allowed to use a large drum. Okay. Why is this a mystery? For some reason, this resident is permitted to use drums. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Feet! Feet! Oh, shit commanded. Fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. What? They had like a fetish for this one person to wash their feet or something? infamous rogue fell for a woman named Okama. Brought a dagger to a canal, attacked her, cut off the arm and leg on one side of her body, and threw them into a canal. Jesus Christ. In one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. The never-burning lantern. Another telling the story with her. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, wait. She's coming back to sway. What? Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? You hear that? No, I didn't hear anything. You sure you didn't just imagine it? Maybe I did. But your special talent. You should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? Huh? The fuck? 1 a.m. I don't like this! What do you mean? She a ghost? I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke, duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. Who's that? I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with this. I kind of want to stop playing. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure, I can handle a solid Moscow meal. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. We'll see how far I can get. let's see how far I can get before dying. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand? You can't be serious. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? Yeah, the art style is really nice. I like the how the lines aren't completely defined. You bet they do, but you can only recognize them if you really believe in them. So be careful. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist. That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do, because they believe they would. Is that how that works? Yep, just like drinking. You'll never know how much booze can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. You know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Sheesh. I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and the paranormal at this time of night. Either she's got guts or she's just used to it. Unless, no, it can't be. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean. Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a little bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. Well, if you really want to know, I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow meal. Really now. I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Oh? Are you asking me out? No. You're just being a good Samaritan, right? No, that's not what I meant. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. She's bribing me. Is a ghost pussy that good? Is this worth it, you guys? Sometimes I always say Saku. Well, I hope you feel well rested. I'm kind of shitting my pants right now. Alright, then let's get to work. I think I need a drink. I think I need a drink. I don't know if I can handle this. Wait, how come this topic isn't gone? Oh, okay. Okay, I see. I just remembered. I actually did some research on the 7 Mysteries of Honjo at the library. You did? What'd you find? Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Uh-huh. Tell me everything. Am I scared? To say I'm scared would be an understatement. Although they're called the 7 Mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. Ooh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folktales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. That's more extra stories than the main ones. Yeah, but the 7 Mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. If you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. Shut up, Saku. Go back to sleep. We're gonna talk about slow damage. Huh. That's a good point. What about the 7 Mysteries of Honjo caught your attention? Yeah, the fucking 7 Mysteries of Twilight Town. That shit was so funny. So I read some of the stories, and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. Fuck you, Shogo. They're scary to me. That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. You know, it's very rare to see teeth in like Japanese art style mouths, so it's kind of like throwing me off a bit. I don't know, it makes it extra eerie. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. Uncanny. Shut up, Saku. Yeah, Twilight Town and Kingdom Hearts, yeah. At the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2, you have to like investigate the 7 mysteries or whatever it was called for summer homework. People who fished in the canal would hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it. Right. Is that what you're expecting to find here, in this park? Not quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story? So basically, using the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know. Exactly. I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. The story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned. Well, the biggest scare that I've had so far is the game is like teaching you the controls, right? So it tells you to move the camera around, to look around your surroundings, and then when you swing back around, like do a full 360, the girl like pops up in front of you. Like already, I'm being fucked over. That's what I'm trying to find out. Gotcha. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection? What does this have to do with the Seven Mysteries? Oh, your memory's as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So you know about it, huh? The rite of resurrection. Yeah, girls are scary. A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the rite of resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life. Concocted by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it that an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Araishi at an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. I don't know if that's a secret. I kinda got that. That's my grandpa. Your OG-san. Oh. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Exactly. That's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real. Now I'm starting to believe it too. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Araishi himself. Okay, now I'm wondering if we'll actually meet this guy in like throughout the game. We'll see. Okay. Nothing we don't already know. Wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the rite of resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the Seven Mysteries of Honjo? Ooh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. To tell the truth, this girl's kinda spicy. It's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the rite of resurrection. But along the way, I realized that I needed to investigate the Seven Mysteries of Honjo first. I see. So then, why are you looking for the rite? If you're looking for a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry. Sorry. No, it's fine. I figured I need to tell you at some point. It's Uncle Pogo. No! Not the dog! Not the dog! That dog! It's only... Wait, holy shit, it's been an hour already? What the fuck? An hour into the game and we find out there's a dead dog. Fuck, man. Okay. Uncle Pogo. Yeah. I want to bring Uncle Pogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Shut up, Soccer. Uncle Pogo died? Oh, right. Uncle Pogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Oh, okay. Your dog. Gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the rite even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led to me meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Kyoko. I'll do everything I can to help you. Yay! I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work, then, yeah? What's that got to do with the 7 mysteries? So, about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries. Putting together everything we've talked about. My guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. She's about to get us killed for her dead dog. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Wow, 10 out of 10! You're proving to be quite the capable assistant. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is just hearsay, but some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right. It seems that an onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned, with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Oh right, I never told you his name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates. Whoa, what a name. And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now, the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend. Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? Girl versus Tasker? What are you talking about? It's really bad. I can't do girl versus at all. It starts with belief, right? Record of Fates. Among me and you, thank you. Thank you for saying that, and not something else. Thank you. What the? Huh? What the hell? Feels like the air just changed. I'm scared. Did any of them have to do with cookie? With air? It's a bell. Tree. No, there's no other way of saying it. No, there's no other way. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. What's this? There's one more mystery. There's one more. What was that just now? Not cute. Yoko, are you okay? Fuck! Fuck! There's something behind me! Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No, no. Why? Why? I don't know how many like variations I can do of a scream. Yoko! Yoko! And it's no use, she's in no condition to talk. Feel eyes on my back, I can't move. Your voice acting is on point, my dude, thank you. Is there something behind me? I don't want to look, I'm not looking. I have to look, don't I? Fuck. Something's got Yoko really rattled. Soon it won't be. I don't want to look. Should I look? Is there a way? Is there another way? Can I like? Is there a way for me to like not look? Fuck, dude. I'm gonna close my eyes. Should I close my eyes? I'm gonna turn the screen around and close my eyes. No, stare. Go on you. I don't fire. I'm gonna fire you. Huh? What? Where is it? What? Huh? What? Where is it? Huh? Was I supposed to... They want me to look at the screen? Like stay on the screen when I turn around or something? What? Examine the nothing behind you. Okay. Fuck. Fuck this game. I don't see the cursor. I think. Can't remember what triggers it. Is it just staying on the screen, maybe? The words are no investigator? Well, I didn't sign up to be one. There's literally nothing here. It's like putting my guard down. Talk again? Oh. I think they just wanted me to stare. Like stop and stare. Damn it, did I miss it? I see something strange around here. I should keep looking. Mazed? Yeah, I'm gonna get mazed, dude. The music stopped. Fuck. It took so long, it's looping. You missed an extra thing? Missed what? In the UI. What? Are you talking about this? Are you talking about the push? Are you talking about the push on the top left? The push? Oh, okay. Fuck. I didn't know, like, I was supposed to click that or what. Oh, okay. Yeah, this game probably wants you to play on controller. Fuck. I feel like it's a lot scarier on mouse or something. I don't know. Did I like soft lock myself? Look at the ground. You clicked something that triggered. Oh, did I? I thought that was just me staring at the screen. Can't believe I'm getting filtered. Talk to Yoke again? I don't even know what's going on. Oh. Yeah, she doesn't want to talk to me. What am I missing? Yeah, maybe it's on my back, like JoJo, like the fucking that one stand. Yeah. Yeah, she's just waiting for me to react, but I don't know what I'm supposed to react to. Ooh, it's probably what that's probably like what inspired the stand. Araki really likes movies after all. Horror movies specifically. Wonder which came first. Probably the movie, right? Part 4 came out in 1997. I know that for sure. Something like that. What the fuck? Did I mess this up? Was this like a one-time chance or something? I broke the game? Hold on. Let me look this up. Yo, what the hell? No one else has like the same problem I have. I'm trying to... It can spoil, trust me. Reload. Fuck. Maybe I reload my autosave. Damn, I got filtered. Oh, there. I don't get this. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? What? What happened to her? Huh? Was it because she looked at my back or something? Is this JoJo? Huh? What the? What is something? What is it? Why is this happening? Is it because she looked at my back? Oh god. That was the jankest part of the game. Yeah, for real. I can't believe it, like, like, it was so hard for me to trigger that event. Anyways. Now we've gone past that. I'm gonna save. Nice CG, but also, fuck, I didn't think she would die. I thought we would die before she would. No. No way. You can't be. Why? Why? God, calm down. Calm down, damn it. You don't know, she said. You're not a doctor. It's fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. The teeth make them weirder? Yeah. It doesn't feel right. Ah! What the hell just happened? No, damn it, I've got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on. Everything's gonna be okay. How is that? How is that, like, not the bigger problem? How is that not what you should be worried about? You fuck. Oh God. She's not breathing. She's cold. I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. An ambulance, right. I've got to call an ambulance. I need a phone. Well, there's a payphone on Yoko. Yoko! What the fuck? The text on this guy. Right. The phone. I've got to call an ambulance. Phone box goes, is it? It might be, yeah. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it gonna make a difference? Her body's gone stiff, and her skin is cold. And I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting away, without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? What? Huh? Shut up, that's not gonna work. Oh, that's right. If that rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. There's no way in hell I'm gonna believe in something like that after this shit just happened. I would like fuck off and not want to deal with occult stuff for the rest of my life. And this ain't no way you hardly know this woman and you're this down bad. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere, like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way of bringing them back to life? I know, this is not smart. This is not a good idea. Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. And just let her die? Yeah? I don't know how she died. I don't know what happened. Maybe like dabbling into this stuff is what gets you in trouble, you know? Maybe. Just maybe. I can still save her. Even if I got to deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever. I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise. I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. What do you mean? She told me to turn around. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seemed like she saw something. Something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on. But maybe it's still there. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and the Seven Mysteries were connected. So maybe whatever it was she saw had something to do with that whispering canal. Whoa! It feels like I'm being attacked. Like there's a ghost flying around and it's just like pushing me around and stuff. But I'm not like giving it any attention. Damn it. That presence again. It must be around here somewhere. But where? There's something here, I know it. I just need to look harder. Although, if some innocent poking around about the Seven Mysteries was enough to get Yoko killed, there's a good chance of the same thing happening to me. But I already knew that when I decided to get involved. No, I didn't. I personally, the player, did not. Called an ambulance already. Should be here soon. The cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream. But I've got bigger problems right now. Okay. Oh, of course. I don't know how it took me so long to realize. This has to be some weird prank she's playing. What? That's your conclusion? You can't prank this. You said she feels cold, like a mannequin. Any second now, she's gonna open her eyes, get up, and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Right, Yoko? Yeah, stop reading as a prank. You can give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. You really got me good. Wait, no, I've got it. You really were some sort of spirit all along. There's no way you're really dead, right? Scare tactics? Is that a real TV show? Yeah, I was thinking about the fake death pill as well. You don't have to pay for the ambulance in Japan, right? Because if you did have to pay, this is one very expensive prank. Prank patrol. I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back. Only forward. The hell is that? Oh, there's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? That's the fucking thing. The fish. Yeah, the Whispering Canal. Did Yoko have this, and that's why she was attacked? I didn't notice it till now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. Why would anyone like? that's not like my first thought. Like whenever I see something unusual or something, like I don't think like, oh, it's about this size. But anyways, it looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? Wow, thanks. it tells you, okay. Cursed stone acquired. Bitch, fuck you. Oh, it's not like an item in my files or something. Ugh. What the? Leave me, help me, it hurts. Why? Drop? What is it? Drop dead? Oh, fuck, okay, sorry, put it down! Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Gah. Such deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind. Walk away. Kill them. Those who walk away. Kill them all. Acquire the power of the cursed stone Whispering Canal and use it to... What? What? There's gameplay? Shut up, Sock. If this was you, I'd kill you on the spot. God. How do I use it? It seeps into my soul like a thick black tar. Now. Kill. Can you hear it, cursed spirit? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Kill! Korose! Your curse in hand. Reap lives by the score. And claim their soul dregs for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel. And by their sacrifice, claim the gift of resurrection. See, I don't know about this, bros. I don't want to kill other people to bring back this girl. Better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers. For theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. What? Are you... Is it like... Well, they said 9 characters earlier, actually. So there's 9 different curses. So, Shogo has the curse of the Whispering Canal, right? Is like the goal to kill the others? Is that what we're doing tonight? Now go forth and kill. Slay mentioned? Did they actually say that? I wasn't paying attention. What? Oh, here. Kills by drowning one who leaves the curse bearer behind. Toki loved fishing with her father, Jinkichi. The Miso Super Mother Chroma made using the Kate card was to die for her. One day her father disappeared. What? Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Neither her mother or father were anywhere to be found. Whoa. Curse echoes. The visual manifestation of curses. So, like Toki right now. Curse stones. Wow. When someone dies, their life essence leaves their body, becomes a soul. If one is killed by the means of certain curses, their life essence will turn into a residue known as soul dregs. The rite of resurrection essentially uses soul dregs as a sacrificial offering, bring back the dead. The amount of soul dregs required depends on when the person was being resurrected passed away. The more time has passed, the more soul dregs are required. So, we shouldn't require too much to bring back Yoko, right? Although... Did she die because she was, like, trying to run away? Like, did she see Toki and then try to run, and then that's why she died? Like as soon as I turned around, she decided to dip? Echoes is my favorite fire emblem. How dare you? Really? I thought it was genealogy. Genealogy is my personal favorite. I can't believe Echoes is your favorite when didn't she have the doohickey? Yeah, she had the yeah, true. She's the one with the curse, so why did they kill her? What the hell was that? It was like the curse's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. But this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that! Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. And not just one person either. Scores, it said. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? The curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul gems. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. What the hell? What do we do now? Feels like I'm being watched. Uh-oh. So dumb as hell. He was like all for the whole soul thing until he realized he had to kill other people. Is there like a sniper? Another curse bearer like getting ready to curse me? Oh, it's this guy. I saw him in the background earlier when we were talking to Yoko. Now they look closer. Is there someone there? It's that guy from Buddy Daddies. No, I'm just kidding. Hey! Who's there? Oh, he's actually coming closer. This isn't me. Oh, it's not you. Oh my. How unexpected. He's a normal guy. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it. What? How does he know? Cat got your tongue, Mr. Okie. Huh? The fucking music. That man, who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. Wait, it's fucking Phoenix Wright. It's Phoenix Wright. His hair, the pink tie. What the hell? What's he doing here? Was he watching all this time? The lawyer from JJK? I haven't seen JJK, so I don't know who this character is. Give us nothing. He's just standing there. Staring. Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But at the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul drags. A tall, humorless looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me though. Have we met somewhere before? I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Don't read JJK, it's boring. Kidding. I just don't get the appeal. I don't get the appeal either. I've read too much shonen in my life. I don't feel like I need to read another one. I've lived through Bleach, I've lived through Dragon Ball, I've lived through Naruto. It's just repeating the process. Shut up, Saku. You read 190 chapters. Oh my god. I know that feel. I read like 100 chapters of Boku no Hero. I read like 100 chapters of Kimetsu no Yaiba, but I don't feel like an urge to like go back and read them. I continue it. Dear me, it's always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. Is he the Araishi guy? Okay, never mind. Who the fuck are you? Literally, who the fuck are you? I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka. Does that ring any bells? Yeah, literally who? Wait, why do you have so many pictures of Sukuna and Megumi's dad? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Maybe. So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. wait, the main character really doesn't even know him either. Who the fuck is he? Because they're hot, good for references? That's true. I agree. I don't know how to use Pinterest. I need to figure out. It's a lot of people say like it's really good for references, but I just don't understand how to use it. Disappointing, but fortuitous. Mysterious stranger. We literally have no idea who this is. He doesn't even have a profile. Fuck. There was no update, right? This had an update. This had an update. We got the Whispering Canal. Fuck, we were looking for a girlfriend. It's over. Our girlfriend candidate is dead. He looks like the looks like the guy from Big O. Hey, hold your fire. He does look like the guy from Big O. Well then, Mr. Okie, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. Jeremy, no. It's some guy in a mask. I'll show you real quick, I guess. Yeah, we have a picture of him. Some guy in a mask. He's probably hot, right? He has like a normal looking, you know, chin and lips. It's probably hot under the mask. It's usually the case. I can't. I need it to bring Yoko back to life. Oh my. So you mean to use it then? Can we bear more than one curse? How does this game work? You know about the 7 Mysteries of Honjo and the curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those curse stones. They are terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace, so long as our conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. Yeah, dual wielding, dual wield! They would be much safer in mine, don't you agree? Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What are you? That wasn't me. I am willing to overlook your discretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell! For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. Very well. I'd hope to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. He's gonna flash me with his curse stone attack. I need to dodge it. At least it'd be safer to assume so. It would explain how he knows so damn much. So he can kill me instantly, as long as he fulfills the stone's conditions. This turned from like a mystery visual novel to some like battle shonen. Like, I gotta figure out what his stone does before he kills me. Fuck. Yeah, it's a stand battle. It's fucking crazy. Oh fuck. Well, so far he hasn't like made any sound, right? So it can't be any of those other sound curses. I'm trying to think. Can I figure it out right now? I didn't see any light, right? There's no light. Sound of music. This is light. The wooden clappers. The tree. And a drum. The feet. Is he the feet guy? Is he the feet guy? Okay, hold on. You just shut up. I have to keep talking. Learn what I can and figure out a way to get my curse out first. The feet. He's the feet guy. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though, it would be a waste not to take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. if he asks me to wash his feet, I'll got his ass. If I want to use my curse on him, I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, what would convince him to do that? I smell really bad. You need to get away from me as soon as possible. I smell really bad. I smell terrible. I smell like cat's ass. I smell like foot fungus. Scenario 1. He does what he came here to do. Scenario 2. He suddenly needs to be somewhere else. Try and make out. Maybe he's homophobic. Maybe if we like sexually harass him, he'll leave. No, I don't smell like cat. I didn't say that. That was a joke. I was just kidding. It's trying to get him away from me. He's probably here for my cursed stone. So I don't think I'd get out scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. Weaponizing homophobia, I can't believe it. Wyatt! It's his fault for being homophobic, not me. I mean, like, you know, if he's okay with it, then he's not homophobic, and it's like he either dies or he gets canceled. I don't know. Fuck. So my only hope is scenario 3, something that makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need him to walk away at once. How does this work? Like, is this for anyone who turns around on me and leaves? Like, how does this shit work? Like imagine you're like at the grocery store, someone asks you like, where are the grapes? And then you tell them like, oh, the grapes are right over there, and they're like, oh, thank you, young man, I appreciate it. And they walk away, and the fucking old lady dies. Like, what do you do? Is that how it works? Anyways, we'll figure out how it works. Takumi Yumioka, he said his name was. Don't hold their destiny on that. Kiss them lovingly on the neck. Kill them with kindness. Go to the movies and be the last one out. That's a massacre. What the fuck? That's horrible. You don't think it's everyone? Are you sure? We don't know how it works. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's staring right at me. Does this mean that he knows how it works? Does this mean he knows? Because he won't stop looking at me, right? If focus, I can recall something useful. Takumi Yumioka. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. Well, that didn't help at all. That didn't help at all. What the fuck? Okay. Let's just continue then. Anyway, this guy in his curse goes, he's like, yo, and he's like, no, not this time, yank your bag. What? Is it like a father-daughter type anime? Like he's taking care of his little ghost daughter or something? Isn't that Anohana? Never mind. I need a topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be... Well, tell me about yourself. Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. Oh, yeah. Imagine that was one of the topics. Are you homophobic? Well, yes. Yes, I am. I need to know if I can trust you. Reasonable enough concern. Very well. I am an associate of the great sorcerer Suigen Gamyodo. Suigen Gamyodo. Indeed, you must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. He's bragging about his... No, he's not. I thought she would have mentioned me. So, were these three supposed to meet up tonight and she died? But it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. I like his, I don't know what that's called. It's not sideburns, right? The part where like the hair like starts getting thinner and thinner and fades to the side of your head. Wait, that's it, my work. That's how he knows me. I've never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Holy shit. Secretary to the chairwoman of Hyaku Subs. Worships the company chairwoman Natsue Yamamori. Who the fuck is that? Tell me who that is too. She's probably hot. Oh no, he's straight! I'm just kidding. Is that being trustworthy? Yeah, we already figured out he's lying. Like, we're like, wait, hold on. We do know this guy. Suigen Gamyodo my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. But I don't know if having figured that out helps me out this much right now. Okay, let's keep talking. He works at Hyaku Soaps. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in the company bulletins. But he knew who I was. Could he have memorized the names and faces of everyone in the company? Suigen Gamyodo my ass. I know who you are. What? Why? Why would he do that? You work at Hyaku Soaps just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request then. Not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Huh? Why is our chairwoman secretary even out looking for curse stones anyway? I refrained from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth and vice versa. I quit. Yeah, you should just quit the company now. This guy's like, this guy's trying to get like this murder weapon off of your hands. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Give him Magic Calvin voice. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your curse stone. I don't know what he sounds like, but that's what I think he sounds like. Okay. I was thinking that maybe like if I kept thinking that it would like give me new dialogue or something. Okay, let's ask him about Yoko. How do I know? It wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse. That's a good point. Like why did she die? If she was the one who had the curse stone, why did she die when I turned around? That's so fucked up, thank you, you're welcome. Mr. Okie, if you are hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. Does that mean you have one? Does that mean you have one? It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Okie, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. What if there's a third curse bearer in the fucking in the bushes with a sniper rifle? Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo, and many other curse bearers. Looks to the side. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying at midnight, a bunch of people became curse bearers? What the fuck, all at once? Gaslight gatekeep ghost boss. There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. Why are you so convinced that it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why, it is simply that... Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. She what? What are you doing? Should you not check on her? Fuck, I'm scared. What? What do you mean she moved? Is he tricking me? Yoko? He tricked me, didn't he? He's gonna smack me on the back of my neck. I knew it! No. Damn it all. I knew it! I knew it! Fuck! I got tricked! Don't believe. Fuck, I gave the storyteller the same voice as the salaryman. My arts, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but I'll give him a slightly different tone, I guess. He looks like Ocelot. He looks like Revolver Ocelot. Perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on unscrupulous individuals. Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please from before your unfortunate mishap. Too easy. What if he has to turn around and die, Stone? Maybe. That could have been the curse. It doesn't fit any of the stories though. Very well. Just remember, whatever you do, do not turn around. Hey, but turning around is what started the whole story to begin with. Okay, no new dialogue. Fuck you. I'm ignoring you. For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of those others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It is the heart of the selfish and insipid, of those who would be most tempted by the right of resurrection, that the curses take root. And the curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Okie, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit, before it is too late. Too late. Jeremy, a clear voice? No, I'm not giving him that voice. I don't even know what voices those are. What? I'm not Japanese. It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're gonna stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Okie? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. Oh shit, whoops. What, does he have the get angry at me curse? Is that why he's acting like so nonchalant? He's like purposely trying to piss me off or something? Greg Ayers? No. It doesn't fit him. I'm not doing that. What do you want in my curse stone anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location, so it may never be used again. I'm certain that you too would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequences in itself a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised a chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away? How? I'll put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural matters. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your cursed stone. What the? I'm out of options. Wait, I've got it. I know how I can convince him to leave. Oh crap! I totally forgot. What is it? Hand over curse stone. Shit, how do we get him to leave? I mean, we did call the ambulance, right? Wouldn't it be weird if he's still here when the ambulance shows up? I don't know. Oh right, I forgot to mention. I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse alone in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who have some questions for you. Probably. But I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you'd better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. They are getting closer by the second. I'm not handing it over. Although I am curious to see like what would happen if I did. I cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I fear I must take my leave. Die! Kill! Shogo! Okay, you dare! Our main character does not even give a fuck. He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what a curse stone can do. All according to Keikaku, for real. I thought that because he was watching us, he would have known like how the stone works. But I guess he didn't, because he fell for it. Dude, our main character like is not flinching at all. It's crazy. Whoa. 1%? That's how much he was worth? So you did it so fast. There's like 4 more dialogues of him walking away as you go, should I do it? Yeah. I figured, like, fuck it. Like, that's what we wanted to do, right? Because this guy is, like, willing to kill me for the stone anyways. But, I'm not gonna change my play style or whatever you want to call it, but is there a different ending if I let him live or something? I'm just curious. I left the park immediately. What? Isn't that suspicious at all? Because he's the one that called him, right? I feel bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. Look at this guy. This is the face of a guy you just killed someone. Like he's got that serial killer blood in him. The emergency medical services will probably take care of her body. Takumi's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Alright. Is he gonna smirk? That's what I feel like when they do like a close-up hand. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. Yeah, we have justice on our side. Like he feels like one of those characters now. Like his personality just changed so quickly. Well, it makes sense, right? His profile says like he has no motivation, no desires. It's very easy for like someone with no conviction to be quickly twisted like this, because he already came with like a blank slate. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul drugs. That means he didn't have a stone at all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. He's treating these people's lives. He's comparing people's lives to breadcrumbs. I have to think of places where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries would be. The curses were activated around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. This proves that that Yoko died by our curse, doesn't it? Because he died in the same way she did. I wonder, like, why that's the case. He's DL, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just smacked you on the head. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see. Which of the 7 mysteries are closest? I'm in the Kinshijo area right now. The haunting clappers are on the other side of Oyoko River, just over Shumoku Bridge. The foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are on South Warigesui Street, past the train tracks. And further along Oyoko River, I'll find the beckoning light at Honnoji Bridge. Or Honnoji Bridge, sorry, I got Nobunaga on the brain, sorry. What is it? I actually thought that guy, the Takumi guy was gonna be like our partner in crime, because, you know, like if we can't get rid of him, he's just stuck with us forever. Like, dude, don't walk away. You're gonna die. Don't leave. You know. So I thought he was gonna be like he's gonna like stick with us for the rest of the game, but shit, he's fucking dead. Yeah, that was really fast. Those 3 places are the closest. I guess I should start there. I'll collect the other Care Spirit souls before dawn and bring Yoko back to life. I should go to another location connected to the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Yeah, partner pride. It could have been, but we killed him. 1%. That's all a person's life is worth. Oh my god, I got spoiled. What the fuck? Who is that? Alright. Where do you guys want to go? Do we go to the foot washer guy? The foot washer. Home? We're not allowed to go home. We're trying to revive our girl who's not even our girlfriend back to life. Alright, I'll just go in order. Order like what was presented, what was close. Fuck, what was this one again? Sorry. I don't remember. Is there a log? Okay, it tells you. Fuck. It tells you, okay. Bell from the Haunting Clapper story. I wandered around here for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found was what looked like 100 yen lighter someone threw away. I don't know if curses are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find a use for it. Couldn't you like point this at people and then, you know, they'll see the fire and they'll run away? Alright. Feet? Any feet around here? Feet? Feet? Get a knife and everyone run away? What are you thinking? We're not in the UK. Both the foot washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are from this area. Shouldn't this guy go to bed? No, we have to kill our... we have to kill people to revive our girl. Before someone else kills us. This late at night, even a road as big as this one is silent as the grave. It's just me, or is it oddly dark around here? Could this be? Can we use a lighter? Oh, we don't have any fluid. Is the darkness the work of a curse? Have I already fulfilled its conditions to kill? Should I get out of here? Or should I stick around to figure out what I'm dealing with? Oh wait, wait, hold on. When I was in the bridge, could I look around? Kill people to revive a girl? Yeah. He's literally like a simp right now. Like actual. Because we've only known that girl for a month. Okay, never mind. We couldn't look around there. But we can look around here. No DMMD. I know it's past midnight, but it still seems oddly dark around here. And this feeling, it's the same as from before. Oh, fuck off. What is that? You guys see what I'm seeing? There. There's something over there. Curse echo? A curse of the seven mysteries given form. I knew it. There's a curse bear around here. So their stand is giving them away. Is that curse echo what's causing this darkness? It's trying to tell me to come closer. Fuck. The beckoning light. Is this it? But this is the foot washing one, isn't it? Or is it this one? Turn always remains dark, refusing to be lit. Shit. I'm scared. Maybe I should just watch it. Approaching would be stupid. I should keep my distance. That's like my only option though. Sounds stupid, but maybe I should. I do have a lighter. Can I? It didn't let me use it though. Nothing's gonna happen. I just sit and wait. Let's check it out. As long as I don't turn around, I'm okay, right? Oh, it's a headless samurai. I couldn't even tell what it was. What? Darn it, now what? I'm not safe in front of me too? It's not a curse down there. Someone's pulling me in. Oh, that hurt. Looks like I'm inside a building. Did it toss me in here? Can't see squat. Is this the same darkness from the curse echo? Fully enclosed. There doesn't even seem to be a window. There's no telling which direction I'm facing. They got me. This must be the work of another curse bearer. An evil stand user. Is this darkness because of a curse echo? Are they trying to trap me here? I guess I should be glad they haven't killed me yet. If I don't start searching for a way out. Shit, I can't see a thing. If only I had a source of light. That's right. I still have the lighter I picked up earlier. Huh? Perfect, it works. Now I can make out my surroundings a bit better. What the? Something. Drat, he's got a light. That ruins everything. Someone there. Are you a curse bearer? It's over. Time to get out of here. Kill! What the? Why? Not even gonna give him a chance to get away. Well, the fog's gone, so that means I was a curse bear. Yeah, I'm going full like serial killer route. I see the button, I'm pressing it. I didn't catch a glimpse of the curse bearer, but it seems like I'm alright. 30% maybe. No, that guy was worth like 30%. Holy shit. Yeah, he was the ever-burning lantern. I could figure that out. So there's a connection between the seven mysteries and the way their curses work. That might be useful to know. Huh. I guess if I didn't pick up the lighter first and I came here, maybe I wouldn't have been able to kill him. I don't know if this game is linear or non-linear, but if it's non-linear, then that's pretty cool. Dude, we don't even get to see what he looks like. We just killed him. We just killed him. That's it. Wow, fuck. Okay. Holy shit, he's gone. Yeah, it's lying around somewhere. Like, we don't even get to find out who he was, where he was. I'm here at Honji Bridge, the location linked with the beckoning light. Let me read up on the beckoning light again. Nice ass. Hazy lantern light up ahead. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes. Others believe it is a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it's a vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. Oh shit, no. Fuck. The other side is an industrial district, and further down from the bridge is a temple from which it gets its name. Hardly anyone's around. Not surprising, seeing as it's past 2 in the morning. It feels like the whole world's gone to sleep. The Honji Bridge has a pretty unusual structure. The ends are stone, but the middle is steel. The Oyoko River beneath it is actually a canal that was dug during the Edo period. I guess I have to talk to him. Someone standing on the bridge, silhouetting themselves against the sky. Always up. Oh shit! Oh fuck, he has a mole! Oh no, he's hot! The Goat Man's bridge. Not the Goat Man. Wait. Wait. Fine. I'll go first. Whoa! I see. Interesting. Well now, this is a surprise. No, it does kind of look like him when he puts his hat down like that. Huh? Why could his own? Tare, who are you? If you've got the wrong guy, just say so. He's a flamboyant fellow. I know what you are. I wouldn't bet an eyelid if this were the inner city. But he stands out like a sore thumb in these parts. Come now. It won't hurt to at least tell me your name. So his little pout is cute. He's a cold-blooded murderer! At least the way I'm playing him. What are you doing here? Very good. You shouldn't give up your name so easily, especially not to strangers. Gone is the age when might made right. Nowadays, it's information that rules the world. You do well to remember that. You're the one who asked. Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation, your personal information is much more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things with care. So I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either then. You can call me Richter Kai, private detective. No, I can't do that. It's too high. I would literally die if I kept doing a high-pitched voice. Don't get doxxed, kid, yeah. And he said that, but then he just doxes himself. But didn't you just say not to... Never mind. The pose? Holy shit, this is the coolest guy. I might have to think twice before I kill him. Whose private is he detecting? You say you're a detective? That's correct. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any more information with you, though. I only told you so we could have an understanding. Victor Kai. Look at his eyelashes, bro. Eccentric command. Did this update? No, I didn't update, okay. A detective? Really? Dressed like that? Oh man, he hasn't met Officer Jake Marshall. He may look ridiculous, but he knows what he's doing. I don't want him finding out about me. I don't think he's a curse bearer, so I'm better off just leaving him alone. Sorry, but I gotta talk to him. My guy Jacob Marshall. Didn't you hate him when you played? What's a detective doing around here? Working. And that's all I'll say about that. I could ask you the same thing, though. This seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? I saw a stranger man. Well, the first one is the truth. It's easier to lie when it's closer to the truth. So I think I'll say the first thing. Because why should I tell you it's very like confrontational? He might get aggressive on me. I don't know him well enough yet. He's a realist in the case. I saw a strange man lurking around. I see. Then let me ask a different question. Why did you go out of your way to strike up a conversation with that strange man? Oh fuck. Okay, I didn't think he would retort with that. It's over. I don't have a comeback. I'm looking for someone. I figured it was worth seeing if you knew anything. You don't say. In that case, I just might be able to help you. Yeah, he really is a detective. He knows what's up. If this guy is a friendly, it might be a good idea to get him on our side. We might be able to find the other curse bearers if we had another person hanging around. He's our L? No! I mean, if you use L's naming scheme, this could easily be one of L's pseudonyms. He always he likes to mess around with the L and R sound for his names to fuck with people, I guess. Can you describe the person you're looking for? Yeah, Ryuzaki. Shit. Fuck, he's got me. He's got me good. I'm gonna say the second one. I don't wanna give him my modus operandi just yet. If he catches me on my lie, then fuck it. No, don't worry about it. I think I'm in the wrong place anyway. If you ever need a hand, I'll be happy to help. It's all in a day's work for an investigator extraordinaire. Thanks, I'll try looking somewhere else for now. Really? Well, I'm sorry, I couldn't have been any more help. Fuck. Doesn't seem like he has anything to do with the curse bearers. I should move on. If he's been here for as long as he says, it's a good chance he's seen something. But I don't think it's worth asking. He seems like all kinds of trouble. Did I miss my flag? His cleavage? That's the first thing I noticed. I'm acknowledging the fact that he has no chest hair. Oh, that's right. I meant to ask. Do you have a light on you? A light? You mean for cigarettes? Well, I've got this cheap one I picked up, but that's it. Oh no, this'll do nicely. Are you sure? Do we give it to him? I mean, we don't need it anymore, right? We already killed that guy. Anyway, I should get back to work. Once you're gone, of course. Is there a reason I can't be here? Would have killed you by this guy first? Yeah. Because he would have taken the lighter, right? We still have it in our pocket. Of course. My work is top secret. Huh. God, man, now I wish, like, I knew what he was gonna say. We still have the lighter. He didn't want it. Or maybe we already used it. Or something, I don't know. Oh shit. Okay. I've had a look around the area. I should head somewhere else now. Where to next? No. That was the description when you first had it too. He doesn't say anything different if you kill the guy before or after it. Okay. Midoricho Park. Oh, you can't go back to the place with the lighter? The lighter thing is a sort of hint on how to kill. We're talking about the guy before, right? The ever-burning light guy that I insta-killed. Or are you talking about the guy that I just talked to, just now? The insta-kill guy, okay. Yeah, it's not hard to figure out. I thought his power was going to be a lot scarier. I didn't get to really know like what he did. All he did was make things dark. Oh, who's that? Straps. Dumb normal guy that couldn't think outside the box. Yeah, that's what I feel like. He's like a jobber. He definitely jobbed in my playthrough. I don't know. This is Midoricho Park, location of the Taiko Sugaru, one of the 7 mysteries. Oh, okay. So this is the drum thing. Oh, someone's there. Like, there's 2 of them this time. What the fuck do we do? 2 men, one middle-aged and the other a young adult, talking to each other. There's a good chance that one of them could be a curse bearer. I'll try to scope things out without being spotted. To pick up their conversation from this distance, I'll have to focus in and watch them for a while, I think. Nice hand-holding. If it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll quickly hide behind a tree to move out of the line of sight. Oh, shit, this is gameplay? Fuck. Okay. You're gonna kiss? I don't know. Does this count as me hiding? Okay, it did count. Yeah, I'm playing a Metal Gear Solid Triangle. The world's industry, I know. Ah! Fuck! He tricked me! He tricked me! He tricked me! He said, oh, it was nothing. He tricked me! Sorry, sir. Would you mind if we asked you a few questions? They found me. Dude, these two look like fucking assassins. They came straight out of Chainsaw Man. Like, what the fuck? Oh, is that just what Japanese police officers look like? Fuck, sorry. I only have knowledge of manga and anime. Why do Japanese police officers have such massive tits then? Anyways. Oh, you two are police officers. People often say we don't look like it. Sorry if we startled you. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions as procedure. Oh, I'm Jun Erio from the Metropolitan Police Department, Investigative Division. Yeah, he's a newbie, the other guy's the veteran now. He looks like a mafia boss. And this old guy with a scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tetsuo Susumi, my superior officer. Look at his lips, bro. Defined as fuck. Sakura! I was thinking the same thing. He looks like he belongs out of a Korean webtoon. You wouldn't guess it from that frown, but he actually has quite the sweet tooth. Ario, quit blabbering. Okay. They look like nice folks. I know, crazy to say that about police officers, but they're probably like the least suspicious people we've seen tonight. Art screen scares me more than actual jump scares. Yeah, I've heard that. You're not the first one to say that. Oh, they're detectives. They're not investigating the corpse that was here, are they? No, I'm still fine anyway. It's not like a curse could show up as evidence in a police investigation. I can hardly believe how calm I am. I just need to keep a cool head and not panic. Yeah, there's something wrong with Shogo. Like, this guy just kills and he doesn't like react to it. It's really fucked up. I'm like concerned for his health, his mental health. I always imagine detectives as blunt and aggressive, but I guess there are some pleasant ones too. Shut up, Saku. You can't decide that. He's as intimidating as I'd expect a veteran cop to be. First that private detective, now police detectives. Why today of all days? What's his lips, Laura? He's got some DS cells on him. What? Why is he making that face? No, first, can you show me some ID with your name, address, and occupation? I'll be okay. I'm better off just going along with it. Yeah. Wow, you work for Hihaku Soaps? I hear they've been raking it in lately. That true? I don't know much about that. I'm just a recent hire. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Thank you for your patronage. The Skylar White. Yo, Skylar White, yo. My husband is Walter White, yo. Keyagu Amana Aiba. I was thinking that when I first saw them. Ariel, you use hair products? Get with the times, boss. Guys nowadays all use these things. Isn't that right, Mr. Okie? Yeah, sure. We even make men's cosmetics now. That's so. What a time we live in. Boomer. Actual boomer guy. Sorry. Boss is a kind of caveman who thinks using a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something. But how does he get his hair slicked back like that if he's not using hair products? I don't think that. I just don't care enough to use anything else. There's a guy watching hairstyle on a Haibo indeed. Actually, we do have an all-in-one soaps just for that purpose. There are plenty of people like you. Huh, hear that, Ariel? That's what I'm talking about. You should put out more of those. Yeah. Aren't you riled up? Anyway, Mr. Okie, what is it that you're doing here? Actually, I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Should you say that out loud? What is this guy doing? Bruh! You've killed 2 people! What are you doing? Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, detective? Yeah, I've heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. A girl I know is into them. That's how I got interested. He's telling his whole life story. He's telling his whole life story to the cops. Even if they don't have curse stones. Yeah, like the chances of one of them having a curse stone is very high. Like even if they don't have curse stones, he's just setting himself up for disaster. What if someone else is listening? I see. I seem to remember even Midoricho Park had one of the mysteries associated with it. What was it again? I fucking forgot. Oh, the Taiko. Ah, that's right. The Taiko of Sugaru. This whole area used to be the residence of the Sugaru, the clan of samurai. Yeah, another person behind another tree. So that's why you are hanging around in the middle of the night. Discover anything interesting? No, nothing. Though I admit, I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Right. I think I understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now, it's quite late, so you'd best be heading home. No, not yet. Something wrong? You're free to go. Excuse me. Since you detectives are around, does that mean something happened around here? Well, we are investigators, so it is indeed related to a case. This kid's are ready to be kids for real. He's puckering up. He's he's making me want to stay. But don't worry, there's no threat to civilians whatsoever. We'll be here a while longer, looking into things, but you can rest easy. A while longer, huh? That's not good. This may be my only chance. I see. Well, I'll be going now. Take care. I haven't talked to Tetsuo yet. I shouldn't leave. Huh? We're done here. Go on home. Really? That's it? Damn, I thought there was gonna be some kind of confrontation. I'm fairly sure one of them is a curse bearer. Getting them to leave will be hard. Maybe I should go somewhere else before they get more suspicious. Alright. Alright, let's go to high school. Need to... I thought you were gonna... Like, I thought you were like a skinwalker. Like, you need his skin for somewhere. Like, to wear or whatever. I don't know. Anyways. Here I am, at Komagata High School. High schools are fucking scary. Schools sure are spooky at night. Curses aside, something about it just gives me the creeps. Let's see here. Ah! Someone's here! Huh? Whoa, what the? Ouch. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. But did you just climb over the school gate? This was like a 80s, 90s anime. We would have had like one of those like lucky pervert encounters. It would have been so silly. Oops, sorry. Oh, cool. His name is commonly shortened to Koma High. Although it opened as Honjo First Middle School. 3 S's of Sumida: sound morals, social responsibility, and the strength of spirit. Plagued by delinquency. Okay. Oh, okay. I was confused for a second. Yeah, she's so cute. She's like a... I'm actually not sure what the time period this game is in, but it has to be in the past. Because they talked about, you know, color TVs and you know, the lack of cell phones. Like, she's such like a retro Japanese schoolgirl. But yeah, you guys confused me for a second. I was like, what? They banned ponytails in schools? Like, what? I was like, what? Crazy. Anyways. A girl in a school uniform came climbing over the front gate. She must be a student here. Why are you looking her up and down? Be reasonable. Wait. She has a curse? The thing she's hiding in her hand. Oh! No doubt about it. That's a cursed stone. It's pre-2000s. Yeah. Something about a woman's neck. What can I say? But that's not what that's not what we're thinking about right now. We're thinking about how to kill her. What's going on? Why are you at school this late? Well, I'm really sorry. I'm in a big hurry right now. I gotta go. Kill! Huh? Curse? Why? It can't be. Mio, I'm sorry. Shouldn't have done that. You sound like a creeper, she'll walk away. Wait. Pick up her thing. Her stone. Shouldn't you pick it up? Oh, whatever. Goodbye. Sorry, I'm sure you had an incredible backstory or something. I'm sure you had something interesting to say, but So sorry about that. No, that's actually the highest we've gotten so far. They're not like adding it up. It's the amount of that we got from that kill. The other ones gave us 30%. So that, I don't know. For some reason she had 36. Yeah. I killed her. Yes! I got a cursed bear! This is working. I just have to keep it up. How many more do I need? 1, 2. Yeah, at this rate, I am going for a bad end. This is horrifying. But hey. Like, honestly, things changed when they said, you know, other people can kill you. Like, that's fucked up. I need to, like, think about my own survival now, as well as the whole right thing. The rights. But damn. We didn't even get like her name or anything. We don't know like what, I guess we do know what curse she had. That was like 3 right there, I guess. 3 people. I'm 4. So we've seen 4 curses so far. High school girl with ponytail, yeah.
You did it!
Whoa! Gahayo! Welcome, Ren! How are you? What game were you playing? Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome. Bug, great! No, not bugs! Bugs are scary! But Ren is super sweet. Ren's super nice. Are we playing Super Mario Sunshine? Hell yeah! Pog. My name is Art Sounds. I'm a Lion VTuber. I do the arts and I make the sounds. And today we're playing PARANORMASIGHT. It's a mystery VN published, I think developed and published by Square Enix. But they didn't really like put too much effort in like marketing this game. It's a really cool game though. I hear it has some like big like VN people behind it, and the artwork is done by the World Ends With You artist as well. It's been really cool so far. You're like investigating some like curses to try and resurrect a friend of yours by by killing other people with your curse. You can like gain their souls and whatnot. So that's basically what we're doing, and I've kind of been like going on like a genocidal type playthrough where like every time they give me the chance I just press the button and I kill them. But I hope you've been having fun playing Super Mario Sunshine. Woohoo! Oh, Gahayo-san, welcome. Hope you're doing well. And yeah. Square Enix keeps like making games and then like dropping them and not telling anyone about it. I don't understand like what they're doing, like what they're thinking. And then they have the like gall to say like, oh yeah, man, our games really aren't doing that well. I don't know, let's invest in some more NFTs. They didn't literally say that, but you know, they're legal. They're not the legal. Their advertising department screams that. So that's all I can say. But yeah, it's been really cool so far, and since you have it yourself, I highly recommend you check it out for yourself as well. I'm really bad with scary games. I'm really bad with horror, so it's given me some really bad spooks so far. But I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm doing great, by the way, son. Thank you. Although my throat is pretty much dying. I don't know why. Hardly used it today, but yeah. Just gotta drink more water, and press on through. Hey, quick question for you. What the? Sorry, this is so sudden, but I've gotta ask. You don't mind, do you? Are you a curse bearer? This guy seems like an otaku. He probably thinks like being a curse bearer is the coolest thing ever. What? He has one. He's the feet guy. Ugh. Yeah, they're like stands, like from JoJo, I guess. I have to like figure out how to kill this guy while avoid being killed myself, like a stand battle. Why would he out himself as a curse bearer like that? Is this guy like that confident? Don't tell me. It has something to do with activating his curse. Ryogoku Bridge. Man. Making it obvious that he's a curse bearer himself. What's he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident that he can activate his curse before I activate mine. I gotta be careful. How should I respond with here? What's that? Well, yeah, if like, you know, me talking about it and showing the game off isn't, I'll just tell you, like, just look at the character designs. They're so good. Dude, this guy's design, bro, the mole, the eyelashes, bro. I really like the designs in this game. I like how the lines are like super rough. The hell was that? You took too long to answer. Huh? Plus, you glanced behind me when the curse echo appeared. You fuck! I'm so dumb. I'm so bad at lying. Fuck! I knew it. You're a curse bearer too. You can stop trying to hide it now. Not that you are doing a very good job. Damn it. Yeah, if like only someone who has a curse stone can see these curses. So the fact that I looked behind him when he brought it out really fucking screwed me in the ass. Yeah, you're right. I appreciate the honesty. Oh, hey, Meows. Welcome. Hope you're doing well tonight. I just want to have a nice, calm little chat. The name's Yutaro Namigaki. My curse echo is the foot washing mansion. Wow, he really just gave himself out like that. Is he not scared at all? Is he just that, maybe he's that confident that he can kill me, that he doesn't care. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for your wishes. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well too. A chat? I'm not gonna curse first and ask questions later, just because we're both curse bearers. I've got a little more class than that. Fuck, is he calling me out? He's kind of cute. I don't like that. He's a feet guy. Yeah, he's a feet guy. I'm sorry to say. Is he calling me out because I've been killing first and asking questions later? I hope you're smart enough to extend me the same courtesy. No, alright. Sure, I'll tell you my curse. Fine, chat away. Thank you. Good to know I'm dealing with someone reasonable. Probably younger than me, college student. He's got confidence. Not a feed guy, he's the feed guy. Yeah, he's the feed guy. Is this his cursed echo? He said it was the foot washing mansion. Is that why they're only legs? Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Right. I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you join forces with me? I'm not joining forces with the foot guy! Join forces to gather soul dregs. Yep, you're using a curse because there's someone you want to resurrect too, right? In that case, it'd be more effective for the two of us to work together than to do it all yourself. Think about it. We could split the work, and we'd have two kinds of curses at our disposal. Working together. I hadn't thought about that before. Can the soul dregs in one curse stone be moved to another? That's a fundamental requirement for this to work. You're almost done though, aren't you? I don't know if I would say I'm almost done. I've killed half of the people already. Or actually no, I've only killed a third. Because there's like 9. There's like 9 curses, right? And I've killed 3 people. Well, we'll have to test it out. And I can't do it alone either. I see. Oh yeah, I don't know if I have to hit 100%. I'm not sure about the rules of this so-called game. Also, why am I missing so many how to play things? It never said like how much I needed. Yeah, it never says how much I need. That's the scary thing. Like, will I be doing this for the rest of my life? I'm gonna say no. I don't want to join him. Sorry, but there's no way I can accept your offer until I know that. Who's to say you won't run away? We're in the middle of testing it. Look at this guy's eyes. He's about to freak on me. He's freaking it. Well, you're just gonna have to trust me. Or do you think you can collect them all yourself? I'm at 67%. Wait, why did I dox myself? Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. The first guy we killed was worth like 6 points. So that's I thought all of them had 30 points. Okay, fuck. Damn it. Yeah, he puts his he's that kind of character. He pushes his glasses up. Like that's like #1 suspicious activity. Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What? Yeah, why did I dox myself? What am I doing? I don't understand our main character. Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. Oh yeah, 1%. Yeah, you're right, yeah. I'll keep gathering soul dregs on my own. Well, let's forget all this joining forces business. I do hate him. What do you mean? He's an assaulter. Don't even bring him up if you can't accept that fact. You've gotta be kidding me. I'd call your bluff. Don't think you can scare me off that easily. I see. That's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you're just gonna waste it. What are you? What the? Is this the voice of your cursed echo? Among the 7 mysteries, the resentful memory of the foot-washing mansion is particularly strong. You can't block it by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my cursed echo, it's the end for you! Damn it. What? Dirty feet! He killed me! He killed me with his feet! I lost to the feet guy! I can't believe it. My, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. I can't believe my first, curse bearer death is the fucking feet guy. He got me. But isn't that power, so OP? All he has to do is have you hear it. You have a way to evade curses no one else is capable of, do you not? Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with Yutaro. Very well. Remember to ward off the curse before it is activated. Bear in mind, Shogo Oki has no way of realizing himself, so you must react well. How the fuck do I win? I lost to the fucking feet guy. A chat between 2 curses. What is he trying to pull? I just need to make him leave, right? The lighter that saved my life. I can't turn around. Can't turn around. I guess I'll just change my answer. Fine. Alright then. If working together helps us both get what we want, maybe it's not a bad idea. Oh yeah. I thought of him stealing my stone and running away before, right? So maybe if he tries to do that, he'll kill himself. Thanks. Glad to be dealing with someone who can think things through rationally. Arnold stand number 15, I just noticed that. Fucked up. But there's something I need to know in advance. Tell me, how many soul dregs do you have right now? Right. I have some, of course. I am more than competent, after all. He's compensating. I'm asking you how many. I'm at 1%. But don't worry about it. My curse is so easy to activate. I'll have plenty in no time. I bet you haven't managed to get any on your own, have you? I'm at 67%. Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. This is like the same conversation. You're not even close. What? Damn it. I died again. Why is the main character so fucking stupid? Why are you bragging? There's no reason to brag. I killed so many people. I made them overconfident. You Nimrod. Huh. I don't know what I'm supposed to do though. What if I just left? What the fuck? Who is that? What? Woman? Yes. What the? How did you? Oh, don't mind me. Yutaro said he wants to talk. You'd better answer quickly before, well, you know what. Dude, I can't handle all these women jump scares. Wait, she just told me to talk to him. So nothing really changed? Is that your girlfriend? Are you a normie? Fuck. Fuck this guy. Feet guy and a normie. I don't think I changed the future. Yeah, I didn't change anything. I didn't get like a different option. Hold on. Okay, let me try talking to the woman and then thinking about it. Is there like a skip button actually? I don't even know. I don't see it. Oh fuck. Okay. Use curse Q. No, I don't see a skip button. Like, say one thing. Oh, there's a woman behind him. Yeah, he's already working together with someone. What are you gonna say? You're taking so long. TV Man will eventually give you a good hint. Like if you die too much or something, or what? Yeah, I don't want to get to the point where I have to use the hint. If he's already working with someone, why does he want me? Kill. Doesn't mean I say the hint is worth it. Yeah, I know the hint will be worth it. I just, you know, I just don't want to use it. I just don't want to have it if I can figure it out. Of course, I'm not figuring it out right now, but you know, if I can, I want to. Can I leave? Oh, okay, it won't let me. Something that only I can do that he can't? What's all the numbers in here anyways? I have no idea what that is. Chat between two curses. What is he trying to pull? Trying to think if there's like any other gameplay things I can do. Can't think of anything. Talk to him again. Oh, don't mind me. I'm minding you. You're pretty attractive. I'm gonna mind you. No trace of elect. You're probably like looking at me like laughing because you know what to do. Let's try this again. I don't think this will work. It's probably the same thing. Why doesn't Shogo like interact with the woman? Learned how to avoid here. Oh my god! Fuck! Fuck! Shoga doesn't know how to handle women. Have you seen Yoko? Yeah, you just mute the game. I can't believe it. You fuck. Actually hilarious. No, I did wonder, and I just assume like it's part of the gameplay, like ooh, those voices in your head will spook you, but you know, I didn't think it would actually, you know, be used in this way. Of course, I don't think most people would assume that. So it's actually pretty fucking funny. This is great. This game just like went up like 20 pegs for me. That's so silly. I love it. Like, what's this reaction gonna be? Oh, voice. I don't hear any voice. What? There's no way. And yet there he is. Perfectly unharmed. How? What's going on here? I don't completely understand it myself. But his curse's conditions don't seem to have been met. This is my chance. Yutaro, your curse won't work on me. He's immune to my feet talk. I have plugged up my ears. This is like this is like when Krillin is or Krillin is fighting that stink guy in Dragon Ball, and then Goku goes like, Krillin, you don't have a nose, and he's like, oh right, I don't, and then he just beats him up. I'll let you off easy today. So get the hell out of here. You son of a... Fine, I'll just be on my way then. But mark my words, I'll make you regret this. You won't have time for that. Gah! Why? How is this? Yeah, the girl knows. He only has 20%. Wait, we just walked away? What's the woman for? Huh? Literally don't mind me? Like what? What the fuck? Who the hell is that? Who is that? Who's behind us? Shut up, sucker. Stop saying that. All they do is eat hot chip and lie. I'm not going to answer that question. That's a loaded question. There was some kind of incident here recently, so the entrance was closed off. But it was easy enough to sneak in, since there are no guards at this time of night. However, it feels weird being in these magnificent gardens for hours. There's not a visitor or groundskeeper in sight. The Ryo Goku Public Hall is also on the grounds. Its eye-catching structure makes this place feel even more otherworldly. Shaped like the character for heart. Question is, what do I do about this? There's a woman behind me. What? Oh, fuck. So, have you decided what you're gonna do with your oh so precious curse stone? Why are we zooming into our lips like that? Yeah. As soon as I snuck into the gardens, the woman inside called out from behind me. I've been waiting for you. I have a curse stone. Her sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words, so the woman continued. I have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your curse stone, I will at least spare your life. In that moment, all I could squeeze out in reply was, let me think about it. Which brings us to now. Alright. Damn it, did I expose myself somehow? You mean all the other times you went around telling people about your curse stone? You mean those times? She said she can use her curse on me anytime. I guess I've already fulfilled its conditions. It could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. I can't hand over my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse is activated and find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that catch your interest. Do you like King Olger? A woman in her 30s. She has a refined air about her, like she was brought up in a family of high social standing. I also sense a shadow hanging over her. I wonder if it has to do with this place. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind? Such an indecisive man. Wait, I might hand over my curse stone. Depending, it's all probably killed. Glad to know that I have a way to kill you at any moment. Will you hear me out for a moment? I don't even understand how, like, handing over your curse stone is an argument to use. Like, she could just kill you and take it. You know, killing you also gives a higher amount of soul than killing a normal person does, so I don't understand how this would even work, but sure. Kaguragi and Dracula's, I won't. Maybe another time. Sure. Go on. Let's talk about stones. You take my curse stone. What are you gonna do with it? With your curse stone? It's brimming with soul dregs, isn't it? It's already killed so many. No? How does she know so much? I'd like to avoid such crude methods myself. 7. That's her percentage or something? If I suddenly strip naked on the spot, I might avoid her curse. No, that would take too long. She'd probably kill me before I even got my shirt off. Plus, I'd look like a creep. The location. The evergreen. Can you take soul dregs from other curse bearer stones and add them to your own? Who knows? But you have to admit, it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul dregs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty. You're half right, but half wrong, too. Huh? She's so hot. I wouldn't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Understand? Look at the way she looks at you, bro. God damn. 6. Oh shit. That's not how many souls she has. She's counting down. That's the amount of conversations we're allowed to have before she kills us. Oh fuck. I'll just keep asking. How do you know you haven't already set off my curse? Go on then. Use it. If I had, you could have activated it without all that bluster. And yet, here you are. Crap, she's got a point. Shogo is so pathetic. I can't with this guy. Damn, did you already know about it? Or about that student from before? But if she already knows what would activate it, she wouldn't hide it. Because if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set it off yourself. So she must not know yet. I still have a chance. Listen, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. About what? Talking like this instead of killing you immediately? It's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is that you are never in a position to bargain. 5. I'll just keep asking about the curse stone. You actually can't kill me, can you? And that strange countdown from before, too. It's all just a bluff to threaten me. I don't give in to threats, so why don't you answer now? I mean, honestly, if I was gonna die, like I knew I was gonna die, like there wouldn't be harm. There wouldn't be any harm in asking. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, one last request, come on, let's love you. No, sorry. So why don't you just give this up then? If that's the case, give it a try then. Only 5 more now. Let me tell you the number. 4. Oops. This conversation is over. 3. What? Okay, I think that's like stock text because I've talked about it too many times. Yeah, fuck. Okay, that was a waste of time. You want soul dregs. That means you're after the right of resurrection too. Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstances, but can I ask what led you to this? Oh my. Do you mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you'd give your curse stone to me? Sure, I'd consider it. So tell me. Higher. Huh? You wouldn't hang your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. Oh, he's so hot! I just want a woman that could kill me! Actually, is going to kill me. What if I just leave? Oh, I just noticed that this place doesn't have a leave button. Fuck. I can't even leave if I wanted to. She's got me by the balls. Okay. Two conversations left, I think. My son. She's a mother! She's a hot mother! Please! What? He'd be in 6th grade by now. If he were still alive. She has the mother haircut as well. It's over? What do you mean it's over? You mean it's on. That just makes her more attractive. Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, she's way too hot. When I'm one of the big kids, I'll help look after the 1st and 2nd graders, he'd say. He always had a strong sense of justice and responsibility. He wouldn't stand by when he saw other kids being bullied. He'd defend them, even if he was no match for the bully himself. He'd often come home in tears. He was a love for 7 times. But only because he was sad that he wasn't strong enough to save others. Ask her about King Honjo. Like, if we had the choice to do that, like, that might have been able to, like, save our ass. Like, imagine we like, what do you think about King Honjo? And she just starts crying. Could you imagine if that happened? That'd be so funny. I mean, you know, not funny because her son's dead, but funny that it worked. He wanted to be a policeman when he grew up. Okay, I get it. I've heard enough. What do you mean you've heard enough? You had to... You needed to let her keep talking. The more she talks, the longer you get to live. What are you saying? You've heard enough. Oh, that's enough for you? Yeah. Hearing such a sad story just makes me all the more sorry that I haven't changed my mind. What a dick! What a dick! What a dick! This guy, the balls on him when he's about to die. What the fuck? I didn't make that option, he did. So even after what I told you, kill this guy at 1. You still won't hand it over. 0. Such a shame. What? This is the end for you. Shit, she wasn't bluffing? Farewell. No! Fire! Fire! It's so hot! It burns! Fire! Of course! That's what it was! That guy! Damn it! He must have been following me! Not the cowboy! Yeehaw! Burn in hell, brother. But it's already too late. I can't believe it. That guy actually came back and killed us. What's his relation to that woman? Yeah, now we know how it works. You yeed your last haul, partner. Damn. What do we do? This fucker. So he was the lantern guy. But how do I get myself out of this situation? He's like over here somewhere, hiding it out. Like a little hint. Sure. Only just because it's like a lot of conversation to go through. I haven't tried, you know, Richter's involved. Yeah, I do. Throw it away. Why did I feel like doing that? Not sure why, but here goes nothing. What did you just... Why? Why did you throw your lighter away all of a sudden? Huh? Well, I just kind of felt like it. Okay, that was just ugly. She was hotter when I thought that she could kill me. But, yeah, now that I know that it's not even her power, like, she has no power over me. Why? How? Why is she losing it all of a sudden? Could that lighter have been, fulfilled the condition of her curse? Yeah, just yeeted it away. It's useless now. I win. But why? How did I? I like visual novels like this, where you can, like, you break, like, you have, like, outsider knowledge that the main character doesn't. How could you? She doesn't know. She doesn't know how my curse works. She's leaving. You idiot. This can't be. My... Wow, so that story about her son was real? That sucks. Sorry that happened to you. Yeah, Richter's watching like, shit. How did he know? Where is he? What's he up to right now? That was too close for comfort. Is that 100%? Why is she worth so much? People who have curse stones themselves are worth more than normal people. Was that just a coincidence? Not only was I able to release myself from her curse, she immediately panicked and ran away. Fortunately for me. If she kept her cool and stayed, She didn't have one? No, she still had one, but she was like relying on Richter's to kill me. Her curse probably had something to do with the tree. I mean, not the tree, but the garden itself. Oh, I should check my curse stone. It should have gained a lot just now. What the? Ah! It killed me? Did I get scammed? Story chart? Yo, what? So what was the point of collecting all those souls? Pardon the interruption, but I'd like to take this chance to tell you about the story chart. This is the screen which will appear when you open the story chart. Bad end omedetou. I mean, it's a bad end for our Shogo, but I'm sure we were supposed to reach this point because at the beginning of the game, they already spoiled that Shogo dies, basically. And then the guy pops. It was like a news. It was like on the news, like Shogo dies, and then the guy, the storyteller, pops out of the TV. He's like, wait, hold on, that's spoilers. Go back. You didn't hear any of that. Yeah. So we knew like he was gonna die. We just didn't know how we were gonna get there. This is the screen, which will appear when you open the story chart. From here, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can also progress along different branching routes by playing past stories over again. We could call this exactly the power that Shogo Okie had sought after. Normally, you would have been able to use the story chart feature freely. However, due to certain circumstances, it has been locked until now. From here on, you return to the story chart from time to time at breaks in the story. At times, you will choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. That's so cool. There's like so much more to this game. Two phases that must be completed to fully complete a chapter. I see. It's so cool. What the hell is the voice volume for? Is it just that? To fuck with the feet guy? Fucked up. By the way, do you use the story chart to replay a past event? Do you know what you must do and where? Of course you do. After all, you have gotten this far. Feet guy. It's so funny, like dying to them and then like coming back and like after you know like how to beat them, because like their reaction is so good, and you feel so rewarded. It feels so satisfying to kill them. Sorry. This is probably like the most bloodthirsty I've been on a stream. What trigger did Yoko Fukunaga set off that led to her dying the way she did? Yeah, I'm still confused by that. Is it because she tried to run away? I think that's what happened, right? She tried to run away. As long to make sure not to do that thing. However, like with the lighter in voice earlier, Shogo Okie has no way of knowing that himself. Oh, on that note, we introduced an entire mechanic to after the Chuny dude glasses game house. That poor guy. Cause like the game doesn't have voices. So like, why is this a thing? Is it just to mess with him? It's so mean. Hold on. I'll put the sound up, the music volume up. Usually I have like the music volume lowered because I like having the voices higher, but there are no voices. Oh shit. How many people did we kill? Okay, let's assume we killed Yoko. So we killed Yoko. We killed the the soap guy. Then we killed the darkness guy. High school girl. Glasses guy. Wait, oh shit. Okay. I guess it's just 5 people then. Oh. Then maybe we didn't kill Yoko. I see. So that is your understanding of things. What? Was I wrong? What? No way. I got chills. I'm scared. We killed 0 people? So it was someone else who just happened to be around while we thought we were like the main character? What the fuck? Shogo was innocent. You mean I was innocent? No, I'm just kidding. Wow, that's crazy. I kind of thought that might have been the case, but there's so many things that made me think that I was actually in control, because like when you touch the stone, like Shogo gets all this info, right? Like you touch the freaking Death Note. Like when you touch the Death Note, you learn everything and whatever. But I can't wait to find out what happens as I continue playing. But I'll stop here for now. I'll call it here, and everyone can get sleep in and stuff like that. Hope you guys enjoyed the game so far. I'm really enjoying it, dude. Like, I'm so glad, like, I didn't know anything going into it. Like, there's so much, like, fourth wall breaking. I was not, like, expecting that. This shit is so cool. I need to know, like, I want to play more, but it is getting late, and I am getting pretty tired. But, man, I need to know more. Fuck. This game is so cool. Like, why doesn't the Square Enix, like, promote their games? It's so cool. It's so good. Yeah. Definitely check out PARANORMASIGHT yourself. It goes on sale pretty often, I want to say. I picked it up on a sale. It's only $20, like, standard. I think that's, like, for a new game, that's a steal, I think. $20 for a new game? It's so cool. It's actually, the fact that it doesn't have that much advertising is kind of a blessing, because, you know, if it was promoted more, it would spoil people of, like, this good game. Yeah. Thank you for streaming, no worries. Thank you. How'd that work? Unless Maskman knows it was you. Nice meeting you from the raid? Yeah, nice meeting you too. Thank you for sticking around. Yeah, this masked man is really interesting, because he's basically part of the fourth wall. He has some idea, like, he's like the observer. He knows everything about what's going on. He knows, like, the game functions. He told me to mute the game. He told me to mute the game to kill him. That was crazy. But man, like, if that's the case, then who killed me at the very end? I think I'll raid Saito Sinkin. They're also playing a VN, I think. If not, then they definitely do play a lot of VNs. They're playing a game called Process of Elimination, which I have no idea about, but I'm interested in finding out what it's like. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. Oh shit, what the hell? Invalid username. What? Did I spell it wrong? Oh shit, I did. Titles, oh no! Their name is like a spoiler to another game that I really like, so I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, they get their name from another really cool visual novel. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Yeah, really cool game. I'm looking forward to playing more of it next week. Tomorrow though, Shukan Ho Haishin is back. I'll be playing 1-Bit Heart with Sakumetsu right there. It's another visual novel with really cool art and a really great OST. So if you're interested in that, I hope you guys come by and check it out. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys next time. Gao Night and bye bye. Yeah, Thunderhawk. It's a reference to that game. Yeah, let's go. It's been like what, 3 weeks since we streamed 1-Bit Heart. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And I'll be finally getting to chapter 5 in Xenoblade 3 this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. Gao Night, everybody. Take care. Sweet dreams and bye bye. Have a great day.